So I'm curious what people think, and I can't really find much on the internet about this question that I'm going to ask, so that's why I'm putting it out here. So this tractor, my 1992 Belarus 250 AS, Vladimir T25 if you're from overseas, came from the factory with a canister oil filter, and the older ones have a centrifugal oil filter. I got a question for you guys who own these tractors, either overseas or here in the States, wherever. They're pretty much all the same. Anyway, I got a question that I want to ask you, so let's get into it. So I have the distinct advantage, even though this tractor came with a canister style oil filter, of having available to me a centrifugal oil filter. And this basically, there's no filter media inside other than it uses centrifugal force to sling oil through a series of discs that separates sludge and particles and things to the outside. I have this available from a parts tractor, and I'm debating whether to put it on because I don't know which one works better. My guess is they switched to these in later years. This is a 1992 tractor, so this is a later one. My best guess is they switched to these due to cost. It costs a lot less to throw a canister and a metal cover on it than it does to make and install one of these. There's a lot of precision parts inside, and also some spiders now that will have to be cleaned out. But which one works better is my question, because I know there's not much data out there. I've very little on the internet. In theory, this should work better, but does it? In theory, it's supposed to filter to a higher micron level, lower micron level, a better micron level than, say, a canister or fixed screen size media. It's got to push it through the screen. That's the only thing that determines the micron rating on the filter. This doesn't have that. All the oil goes through here and sludge gets slung out and you have to clean it. Anyway, how it works isn't really the focus of this video. It's more about which one should I use? Should I keep this one or should I put on this expensive one that's hard to find these days, cheap? And I don't have any data, and I could, I guess, pull out oil samples and send them off before and after, but that doesn't tell me whether to do it. I just want to get everyone's opinions on which you think is better. Like, how many hours did your tractor last? Is it still running with the centrifugal filter with no problems after all these years? How many hours are on it? I want to get a little bit of data on this before I make that plunge, maybe, because it's not a hard switch, but it's a pain. You gotta reseal everything and all of that, and the oil temperature sensor is in the housing on both. That's the oil temperature sensors, so that has to be switched out, and you don't want oil leaks. I mean, this one doesn't leak, so taking it off might be stupid, I don't know. But tell me what you think. Which one would you go with if it was your tractor and you had the option? And if you have the centrifugal filter, would you switch to the canister filter because of ease of maintenance, or which would you prefer? Because I have no experience in this tractor. Well, I have very little experience in centrifugal oil filters, I'm going to be honest. So how long does it take you to clean it each time when you change the oil? That sort of thing. I need data, guys, is what I need. So hit me up in the comments, please, with anything you have, and I really appreciate it. Any data I can gather on this before I make this decision would be helpful. So vastly appreciate it if you have any of that. I appreciate any information you can give me about data or comparisons, or how long your engine lasted, or any of that stuff. Anything you got. Did your engine blow up at 300 hours, 600 hours, and what type of oil filter did you have? I'm just curious. Do you think, opinion, do you think it works better, or the centrifugal, the canister? Let me know. I have no data, so anything I can get helps me out here. So maybe in the future we'll be doing a oil filter swap on this. I'm not sure, but let me know down in the comments, please. And as always, thanks for watching.